All right, guys, it is that time again. I'm off work at the gym. It's time for me to get my workout started and time for you to enjoy some more clips of my progress thus far through my sobriety journey. Now, before I get into tonight's clips, there's something I want to bring up. I guess we can start with, news travels fast. I wanted to record this yesterday, but I felt like there'd be too much emotion in it, so I waited and tried to make sure I was calm and about myself before I mentioned it. But today's Saturday, and yesterday was Friday. Yesterday, I got to do my very first drug test at work. That was not a pre-employment drug test. Never done that before. So someone went to my boss, told my boss that there was a YouTube video of me drinking in a company car and putting it on YouTube. Then my boss watched the video and went to HR and said that there was a video of me drinking in a company car and putting it on YouTube. Now, accuracy is the word of the day, considering that's not at all true. And really disappointed at that fact, but I digress. So I did go to HR, we did discuss everything. I did let them see the video and clearly see that these are a year apart and they're clips, and the recent one, none of which took place inside of company cars. I just had on my work uniform, which was a badge for where I work, that you can't even really see, but nonetheless, I did let them know that I understood where they were coming from in wanting me to take the drug test, because I am admitting in the video that I'm intoxicated and I pull up to work intoxicated. So, valid reason why you'd want to test me. I may not be exhibiting behavior now, but hey, you've got evidence now that I've done it in the past, so that is fine by me. However, the only thing that I found alarming and saddening was that in that entire meeting, we talked about it, we watched the video, we watched the entire video, it's not just a clip, we watched the whole 8-minute video. At the end, one of the HR staff looked at me and said, going forward, you'll want to make sure that your performance does not slip. Should it slip, he points to the computer screen and says, we now have cause for why it may slip. And that was the end of the meeting. I left and I did my drug test, and which I passed, just in case any of you were wondering, I passed. I left and that was the end. Now what's shocking and truly saddening is that at no point after watching this video did a single person in that room ask if I was okay now. You looked out for your company's image. You warned me about my performance. But at no point out of all 4 people in that room did a single one stop to say, this is obvious evidence of a person with a problem. Are you okay? What if I wasn't? What if I was still that person? What if I was the same, or had the same mental state that I had a year ago? What if I was still drinking every day? What if I was still suicidal? If I was still depressed? And you had missed that opportunity, and it's staring you in the face for 8 minutes. I am showing you that I had a problem, that something was wrong. And all you thought about was what you're gonna look like to other people, if they can see the badge, if they can tell who I work for with that badge on my shirt. Because let's be honest, the truth is, I'm what addiction looks like. I'm what depression looks like, what anxiety looks like. It is not those posters that you see in your doctor's office of meth addicts whenever you go to get your blood pressure script refilled. It is me. I go with you to the gym. I go with you to church. I pass you in Walmart. I go with you to work every single day. It should be alarming that I went an entire year of being drunk every day and not a soul noticed. Not a single person, not patient, not coworker, no one noticed that I was drunk. No one noticed that I was sad. No one took a moment to say anything. And then when I show you evidence of it, you still say nothing. So worrying about my performance slipping, no, you shouldn't worry about that. I can fake it with the best of them. Maybe I'm Oscar worthy. But you should probably reconsider your motives. Enjoy tonight's video, guys.